Programs such as capacity building that include rural livelihood analysis, conflict management workshop, learning visits, IP summit are conducted to resolve issues on forest-related violence, resource access conflict. Good practices gained from these interventions are the creation of CADC 153, conflict resource management, IP resolution within their domain, resolve problems on their own, and strengthen tribe organization. Livelihood activities are created to help reduce the incidence of illegal logging. As the government campaign to minimize illegal logging, an alternative source of income is also a vital program to sustain natural resource management. Some of the programs implemented are Kahoy, Convergence Program, Sagip Upland, Prutas, GMA, Bakas, Rattan Manufacturing, Handicrafts.
I-train mi ani kung saan pagbuhat, kung saan pag-ukit. Gitudaan lang mi kung saan nga naay tanan nga makwartahan. Nga mong produkto kaning agsam makita ni bisag asa.
With the creation of various livelihood programs, the following are launched. Marketing area in Duangan, Rattan Manufacturing in Bayugan, Handicrafts in Lucak, and fruit trees in San Isidro and Magsaysay.
Apil ang mga pakyawan, di pod mo minus sa 100 kataw ang among mga trabahante. Naaging mga hinabang sa gobyerno nga gihatag tungod ani nga kuan business.
This is a legal instrument to protect the remaining Agusan del Sur natural environmental resources. It's a living document for Agusanon to get a better quality of life. The new Agusan del Sur Environmental Code of 2007, or E-Code, is a local environmental regulation. The preparations stretch through a whole year, involving all stakeholders, from communities, relevant government institutions, including the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Health. May 2006, the draft of E-Code was finalized and deliberation to discuss it commenced in the SP Session Hall and followed by consultations with the 14 municipal mayors of Agusan del Sur. Results from the process were taken to a 3-day meeting in Bohol, a province in the Philippines that already passed an E-Code. The final draft from the workshop were presented to the public. The E-Code specifically regulates 14 types of protection of natural resources and includes enforcement, monitoring, and punishment for each violation of law. For example, E-Code regulates that all soils on an 18% slopes should be planted with fruit trees, at least 20% of the total area, thus sustaining livelihood of the communities. E-Code also mandates all people between 10 and 65 to plant a tree each year. With the E-Code, the LGU have the authority to arrest, detain, and confiscate all illegal timber products, including the vehicle transporting them. So far, the provincial government reforestation initiatives have positive results. Mount Magdiwata, the highest mountain in Agusan del Sur, is green again.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
After the provincial government reforested about 100 hectares of the mountainside, water supply is now more abundant, with a volume of water in the watershed is now 2 cubic meters per day, enough to fill the needs of 1,000 families. The challenge to manage the natural resources of Agusan del Sur is still a long journey, but the passing of the E-Code and its effective implementation, a better Agusan del Sur is within reach.
And the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Okay, the CBMS, the community-based monitoring system, is designed as a tool for effective planning, and at which level we are capturing data on who the poor are, where they are, and why they are poor. It is a very excellent system because it captures data from provincial level through municipal level to household level. So we are capturing data from every household in the province of Agusan del Sur.
The underlying principle of this strategy, which is shared at national and global levels, is to create an environment which is conducive to development and the elimination of poverty. It is generally accepted that it is almost impossible to implement a large-scale poverty reduction outside the framework of effective, accountable local governance, and the province of Agusan del Sur has embarked on adoption of the Community Monitoring System, or CBMS, which supports the framework.
Gamit ang usa ka laptop o CVMS software sa Agusan del Sur, sa usa ka pindot lamang atong makuha ang mga detalye sa usa ka barangay o lugar o pamilya na sakop sa Agusan del Sur. Sa CBMS, ang entero probinsya network, pinaagi sa high-tech nga ekwipo ang mga impormasyon sa iyon ug dali kaayo.
So sa computerization sa barangay level, makita na nato sila mismo, kinsa din nga barangay, kinsa diha nga purok ang medyo taga na itong pagtagad. Kami sa probinsya, makita namin, makita na namo, mailhan na namo, ma-identify na nato ang sakin sa nga mga beneficiary, diretso na i-distribute dito sa katong sakto gyud nga beneficiary.
A core philosophy behind the application of CBMS is that a correct interpretation of poverty will lead to a correct actions that will have a chance to succeed in reducing poverty. Gaining a greater practical understanding of poverty in its many dimensions is key, and it allows the local government to impact on the alleviations of poverty through effective planning and provisions of interventions.
From the provincial level and municipal levels, the hope is that the CBMS will be able to generate better policy making for our legislators to be able to protect the citizens of Agusan del Sur, and also to protect the environment as a result.